about history. This video is going to be so interesting. This video is going to be so knowledgeable and so informative for you. So watch my video till the end. Let's start from the very basics in this video. And that basics is the history of the Sindh. Today in this video, I am going to talk about the history of the Sindh. Whatever is available about the history of the Sindh, in my opinion, in my available consciousness, in my studies, I am going to share everything with you guys. So watch my video till the end. Here, nor I am going to give any proof for that, and neither I am going to give any claim. That's why I am not choosing any kind of topic from books. So if you like my opinion, for the next update, please like my video, subscribe my channel, and click on the bell icon so that you can get every new update on time, so that you can watch my every video. So without wasting our time, let's start from the very first. Whatever the research has been done of the Mohenjo-daro, I think everybody is familiar to this. But one thing is in my mind that from the time period of Mohenjo-daro to the time period of Buddhism, the time period between both of these is about 2,000 years. And this 2,000 years is missing in my study. And if you guys know anything about this 2,000 years, then please share it down in comments so that I can also know what is the history behind these 2,000 years. Otherwise, my opinion is that no any known Sindhi occupied Sindh, or no any big incident happened in Sindh. That's why the history is silent. And the silence of the history always put me in compulsion to think that what was the history behind this 2,000 years. When there was a time period of the Buddhist people, the Iranians' attacks were still going on the Sindh. But when Alexander attacked Iran and occupied Iran and then occupied Sindh, he stayed for 1 year in the Sindh. And then that 1 year he stayed, and after that, while Alexander occupied whole the world, but that's not our topic because we are talking on Sindh. So he stayed for 1 year in the Sindh. After his going, he chose his favorite people and gave them the rule. But one person named as Bharat from Central Asia gave back the rule to the Buddhist people of the Sindh. Yeah, Buddhist people got their rule in the Sindh, but Iranians' attack again continued on Sindh. They came and took promises for the taxes. When they get less taxes or no taxes, they again became back attackers. But in this, one of the Buddhist ruler was martyred in the battle while fighting with Iran, and at that time the Sindhi sun was made, and still today that Sindhi sun is used by us, we people. Well, then this happened, and then some Sindhis accepted Hindu religion. As being Hindus, they attacked on Buddhists and snatched the rule from Buddhist people and started ruling on Sindh. And there, Europe and the Middle East were fighting the tug of war. At that time, in this time period, Islam came in Middle East. And with the support, with the power of the sword, Islam was spreading so fast. And at that time, Sasanian or Neo-Persian Empire ended, and remains the Roman Empire that also ended in some time. Now Islam was spreading so fast in the power of the sword, and then they occupied Sindh under their rule, and then they were ruling on Sindh. But one thing is sticking in the mind still today, that why Buddhist people supported Arabs just because they wanted to make fall the rule of the Sindhi Hindus. While being Sindhis, they supported Arabs. And that's sticking in my mind and moving still why they did a big mistake. And the result of this, Sindhi Hindus lost their rule, but the Sindhi Buddhists were badly punished by Arabs and were forcefully made Muslims. Today, Sindhi Muslims living in the Sindh are those same Buddhist Sindhis. Arabs ruled on Sindh about 263 years. And then, remember one thing that is so crucial and so important, and that is minded, that whenever known people leave or left ruling on any nation, they choose their favorite people from the common people and give them the rule. And at the time of the Arabs, the feudal class system took place in the Sindh, even though there was no any symbol or name of the feudal class system in the Sindh. But the feudal class system started taking place in the Sindh. Then came the rule of the Sumran, and then came the rule of the Saman. In the rule of the Sumran and Saman, feudal class system was the same, and in my eyes their appearance was that they never ended feudal class system in the absolutes of Arabs. Then came the rule of the Argunan and Turkhanan. Argunan and Turkhanan snatched the rule from Saman, and that was the same feudal class system which made the slavery more longest. And that was the same feudal class system which take the more strong basics in the Sindh, and the rule of Argunans and Turkhanan. After that, Mughals also take full benefit and advantage from the feudal class system. Then came the rule of the Sindhis. They were known as Kaloras. The Kaloras were the people who were Sindhis, but I'm shocked to hear that they felt happy, they felt proud while calling themselves as the generation of Arabs. While being Sindhis instead of being Sindhis, they were feeling proud to call themselves the generation of the Arabs. After the Ashaj rule, then came the rule of the Talpurs. In the rule of the Talpurs, the feudal class system started sucking the blood of the Sindhi people. Still, that feudal class system was not filled with sucking the blood of the Sindhi people. Then came the rule of the British people. When British people came in Sindh, the feudal class system became the right hand of the British people. And when British people were going from here in 1947, they gave the rule to their favorite ones. This was all the history of the Sindh. You can imagine that how many nations ruled on Sindh. The whole modern education of the world never accepts the metaphorical process, and the law of evolution has already proved it. If we Sindhis or our Sindhis will not get the proper consciousness according to the law of evolution, as other nations are clean bowled by their platforms, our Sindhis are also going to lose, our Sindh are going to lose its own existence. But I hope that we Sindhis, we people are going to get a proper consciousness, a proper modern alertness, responsiveness, because we Sindhi people were and are never extremists, are never intense choice in our history. We accepted a lot of losses, a lot of disadvantages, but still we are alive and we will be alive forever. I hope that the mood of the Sufism of the Sindh is going to get the proper alertness, the proper awareness, and I hope that the Sindh is going to be at the top. GA Sindh.